Do I have to get like? Oh yeah, I could talk from here actually. Yeah.
You're good right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the green light. Every now and then we do have a little glitch. That's okay. Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Welcome to TVOSJ.org, the voice of San Joaquin, right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. Whoa! I'm excited. Today's a beautiful day. Kind of windy, yes, I know, but a beautiful day. So today I have my guest, Estuardo Polanco, and he's big on SEIU, and I'm going to have him discuss and tell me about what's taking place that is so important right now for our seniors. So take it away.
Hey guys,
Hey,
good
welcome.
afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you for having me on the show. Thank you, Betty. Actually, thank you so much.
Pleasure to have you.
For even reaching out.
Yeah.
So my name is Estuardo Polanco. I'm an organizer and representative for SEIU 2015. We are a union that represents in-home support service workers. We represent them through anything they have to deal with through IHSS. A lot of you folks out in San Joaquin County may know about this program or actually work for this program. There's many seniors in San Joaquin County that need help, but don't necessarily want to be stuck at a institutionalized nursing home for retirement, right? They want to be retired at the comfort of their own home. And so that is why, and that's one of the little reasons why IHSS even exists. There's so many more reasons why IHSS exists, such as being, much more cost effective for the county, rather than putting a lot of patients through nursing homes or privatized institutions that charge a pretty penny for putting those seniors in those homes, right? So that's why we have a program like IHSS. To be able to make sure that seniors stay in the comfort of their own home, and there's providers that take care of their clients on a day-to-day basis. And like I said, I'm an organizer and representative for in-home care support service workers. We also have other organizers and representatives that work here, but the important news that I'm here for, Betty.
A ver, let's hear it. I want to know.
Right. So we have been negotiating a contract with the county of San Joaquin. And what I mean by negotiating is literally we are at a table with a couple of members of SEIU 2015 who are IHSS providers as well. And they sit across the table with county folks, so directors from different counties, and they literally bargain a contract. They bargain their wages, they bargain their benefits, and they bargain all other amenities as far as worker rights, union rights, and as far as grievance rights and all that good stuff. Huge contract. And so IHSS providers here in San Joaquin haven't had a raise in more than over 4 years. They've always been placed at...
Wait a minute, back up.
Mm-hmm.
Why 4 years? Why so long?
Right.
That's all right.
Right. So why so long? A lot of it has to deal with many things that happened in contracts. So
Okay.
SEIU negotiates contracts with county to county in all 48 counties of California, right? And they usually agree on a 3-year contract when they do negotiate. Unfortunately, let's say a 3-year contract is at its expiration year, and the bargaining continues. So the contract negotiation continues. That negotiation can be anywhere from 1 month to a whole nother year.
Wow.
Right? And so, unfortunately for San Joaquin County, negotiations went on for more than 17 months here. So you can imagine, right? You can imagine.
I can imagine the
Right.
frustration everybody may feel.
Exactly.
Always waiting, and then
See
you run
what's
out of
gonna
patience.
happen.
You wonder, well, wait, when is this going to happen?
Right, exactly. So, and the longer you wait, the more frustrated people
Yes.
get, right? And that is what the Board of Supervisors of San Joaquin were noticing, that there's these 5 elected officials called the Board of Supervisors. As they dragged out the contract for month after month after month, guess what happened at their board meetings?
What happened?
More people started showing up, right?
Okay,
More
yes.
people wearing purple were in their audience
Filling
demanding, filling up the seats,
room.
and demanding a fair contract to
Good.
be negotiated
Good.
in a fair contract, just in good faith. Sorry, that's what I was looking for.
Okay,
in good
and
faith.
in a peaceful way.
Exactly, in a peaceful way, of course. And so after 17 months, I can't get too much into details, but I'd love to give the news that we have settled a contract.
Whoa!
Yes,
Wonderful.
exactly. Whoa.
Good news.
Yes.
Good news.
Great
Because I almost
news.
said we're going to have to call Dolores Huerta.
That's actually a step we took in Fresno. Yeah, in Fresno County. They actually took that step. They had a huge civil disobedience. It got national news.
Is that where she was taken away?
Yes,
yeah, she
exactly.
made a point right there. Said,
Exactly.
nope, I'm going to stand by la gente.
Exactly. Right
Awesome.
after
I
that,
saw
Fresno
that.
County got their things together, and literally got a contract proposal for IHSS caregivers in their county.
Wow.
We were about to get there here in San Joaquin until we finally were able to settle a contract, right? And so that's why I made sure I came here, because now that we settled the contract, and it's a contract that the bargaining committee, mind you, bargaining committee members are also IHSS caregivers. They agree on the contract that they were able to settle with the county. Their recommendation is to vote yes on this contract. Now, a little background about how this stuff works for the folks
Please.
listening out there, right? As soon as you settle a contract with whoever you're settling that contract with, in this instance, it's the county of San Joaquin, then it goes up for ratification. Now, this ratification is the part where the bargaining committee and the union say, hey, members, we've settled a contract. Now we need you guys to either vote yes on this contract or vote no on this contract.
Right.
And as soon as you hear about the voting sites and the voting polls, which I will get to, there's where you'll get all the good info on what we're actually settled with.
Okay.
And then you can vote on the spot, yes or no. And so it's up to the members completely. The membership has got to have 50.01%. Sorry about that. 50.01% of the membership vote yes on the contract for it to be voted on. So we need, like most people say, the majority, right?
Right.
More than 50% that vote yes on this contract means the majority of the voters wanted, or the members wanted this contract, and we're going to ratify it.
So how many members are we talking about here?
We're talking about over 5,500
So
IHSS
that shouldn't
providers.
be all that difficult to get that number.
Right. And so we're talking about 5,500 IHSS providers in this county that are now up. Literally, the union and the bargaining committee are saying, hey, we're now settling your contract. We're going to be at this location on this certain day. Come vote for your contract, whether yes or no, in order to ratify it, right?
Right.
And so this is where I'm going to give you guys the details. For all my
Okay.
in-home supportive care workers listening right now, we will have our voting site and our polling location open to the public 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day at our SEIU 1021 office. Now, it isn't our, but it's our sister local.
Okay.
SEIU 1021. I believe you can Google Maps it. It'll take you right there, here in Stockton, California.
And you have been there, right?
I've been there
What's the
plenty
cross
times.
street? Give us an idea more or less where
All
it's
right.
at.
So do you guys know where Enterprise and West Lane are at?
West Lane, yes.
Yes.
Enterprise, not exactly.
All right.
So, are we over the tracks?
Yeah,
the tracks?
I think so. Yeah, it's over the
Are we
tracks.
north?
You're right. So to give you guys I'll give you guys the direction, and then I'll
Please.
tell you where it is literally located. So the address for folks that are out there, it is 4226 Coronado, Coronado, Coronado. Did I spell that right?
Go ahead. Give it to us one more time. Coronado.
Yeah, Nado. There you go. My bad about that, guys. So,
Coronado, correct.
So-
Coronado Road, right?
Avenue.
Avenue.
Yeah, so it's 4226 Coronado
4226.
Ave. That is Stockton, California, 95204.
95204.
Mm-hmm. And excuse me for the wrong street names. I'm not from San Joaquin.
Okay, what, the cross street is West Lane, correct?
Yes, West
correct?
Lane and Enterprise.
Okay,
Yeah.
West Lane and Enterprise.
A lot of people, I think, know it because there's a well, how do I say this in an appropriate way? I don't think there is an appropriate way to say this. There, you know what? There's a deja vu, literally.
Oh my goodness! I
intersection. And then on Enterprise, you'll make a left.
Now I
Right,
understand.
there you
So it's
go.
a little bit before the post office, West Lane Post Office,
There you
right
go.
there.
Awesome.
Everybody
There you
knows
go.
where the West Lane Post Office is. I don't know about the other one.
Right. All right.
Okay.
And so that location and that voting site will be open 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. all the way starting March 4th, which is after the California primaries. So starting March 4th up till March 16th,
Okay.
that voting site will be open for all in-home care workers to come in and vote on their contract.
Wonderful. Okay.
Mhm.
So 10 a.m. till
3 p.m.
3 p.m. I
Mhm.
didn't get that. So, all right.
4226 Coronado,
Coronado
Avenue,
Avenue,
Stockton,
California.
95204.
West Lane and Enterprise,
Mm-hmm.
kind of next to the post office.
The post office.
West
There
Lane
you
Post
go.
Office.
Yeah, the post
Okay,
office.
good. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. March the 4th through the 16th
Yes.
of March. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. That's where the voting site is going to take place.
Right.
All right. So continue
Right.
walking us through the whole thing so that way the community knows more or less what to do, where to go, and
Mhm.
all that good stuff.
Definitely. So as I mentioned, this contract, in order to settle it, it really took a long time. It had to deal with a lot of, I'd like to say drama in the county, many other workforces. At one point here in San Joaquin County, there was over 80% of workforces that didn't settle any contracts. So you're talking about so many other locals and so many other workers that weren't settling anything. I think you guys probably had a lot of other labor unions in this room as well doing, some interviews on their contract or what's going on. Heck, it even took the sheriff's department of San Joaquin to get a contract after 3 years, right?
Yes.
Without
Okay.
getting a contract. So yeah, San Joaquin was a really difficult, partner to kind of negotiate with, not only with us, with SEIU 2015 and with our home care workers, but with all other aspects of workers and the working class of San Joaquin. Here, finally settling our contract, we feel some sort of relief
Okay.
because this all goes back to the workers, right?
Right.
We have to make sure that our workers are well maintained,
taken care of.
taken care of. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly. And not only
yes.
that, our workers are taking care of the most needy population
Yes.
in
That's
San
our
Joaquin
seniors.
County. Yeah, our
Yes.
seniors, our elderly,
Abuelitos or abuelitas.
our sick children, right? We're taking care of folks that are either with a mental or physical disability. And we want to make sure that our workers are well taken care of through our negotiation efforts. So that way, the last thing they have to worry about is putting food on the table, right?
Understood.
Yeah. And so with this contract that we settled, we're able to, raise, just to give you guys a little insight.
Okay.
Not too much detail, remember, but we're able to give you guys on this contract that is currently settled. We're making sure that every IHSS provider in San Joaquin has a better living standard. That means economic living standard, and an expansion of health benefits. So that much I can say, and that is why we so need more, everybody to vote on their contract, right? It's so important
That's
to vote.
right.
Yeah. Every vote counts. Come make yours count during our voting time period and our voting locations. Also, we will be working on making voting locations at different areas of San Joaquin County.
So there'll be more than one.
There'll be more than one, yes.
Okay.
As of right now, there is that voting site that we already shared confirmed. We're trying to make sure that we confirm different park locations. So hopefully, we know that San Joaquin is grand. It is not only just Stockton. We have Lodi. We have Tracy, Manteca, Lathrop. Am I forgetting a couple others on the east side? Who's over there? Ripon, Escalon,
okay.
right?
Okay,
So
Ripon, Escalon.
right. So San Joaquin is huge, and we want to make
Yes,
sure
it
that
is.
we're at least every single center or centralized location in your city, so you guys can come out and vote. You know, we know that you guys are taking care of disabled folks, right?
Mhm.
And the disabled population of San Joaquin. So the last thing on your mind is, hey, I'm gonna go drive 40 to 50 minutes to Stockton to be able to cast my vote, right?
Right.
When my mother needs taken care of 24/7, right?
Right.
So we want to make sure that we have other location and voting sites for IHSS providers to come out and get their vote in. That will, once we have all that confirmed, we'll make sure to do a robocall, a text blast to all in-home care providers,
Wonderful.
so that they get the first notification when that's going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah. And as of right now, really, that's most of the great news that I have for you folks. I think the last thing I can throw in there is before bargaining began, before negotiations ever started 17 months ago, we made sure we ran a survey campaign. This survey campaign was literally a survey that asked you as a care provider, what are your 3 top priorities going into bargaining? So we collected surveys from members and IHSS providers all over the county of San Joaquin. We, basically turned them in, got a data pool and report of what were the most important issues, like wages, benefits, pension, and all that. Made sure we compiled a list together, and bargaining committee members are really positive and strong that the contract that they were able to settle is pertained and answers a lot of the survey questions that we got 17 months ago from our IHSS caregivers in the county of San Joaquin. So, as always, it's recommended. Let's vote. I can't necessarily say whether to vote yes or no, but come to the voting sites and
all the information so
Yes.
that the community can know what to do,
Exactly.
where to go.
yes.
And so definitely go ahead and,
Amen.
put out some of your personal information too, in case somebody has any questions, they can call you, right?
Definitely,
Is that
definitely.
something- okay,
yes,
so
definitely. So
that
my,
was-
my
it's
name
important.
Estuardo Polanco. You can call me by my last name, Polanco, Polanco. My number is 916-832-9336. Again, area code 916-832-9336. Shoot me a text. Give me a call. Remember that March 4th we'll be starting our voting locations, and let's get ready to vote. Let's settle this contract.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Now we're going to switch it up to Spanish, but first we're going to give you a little break.
Right.
And then come back and we're going to cover it in Espanol. So for those of you in the community that are tuning in, just hang out and invite somebody, especially if there's a Spanish speaker around, and let them know that we're about to do a Spanish interview con el señor. Again, your name, Estuardo
Yes, Estuardo Polanco.
Polanco.
Hey.
Okay, so we'll be right back.